Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here, and it's time for the Fire Festival. No, I didn't say that wrong. Fire Festival. You'll see why when I click on the tavern brawl. Blackrock crash? Dalaran crashed into Blackrock Mountain. Take control of an evil boss and dungeon crawl your way out. How fast can you beat Blackrock Mountain? I know what you're thinking, how clumsy can you get? And in retort I say, you try piloting a magical city and see if you don't collide with something by mistake. That aside, they're stuck in Blackrock Mountain, and the only way out is through. So why not have some fun with it, Reform thought? And this is the result. We get to choose from one of the 4 underlings of Reform and see how fast we can go through some of the bosses of the Blackrock Mountain adventure in a dungeon crawl style. If you beat the first 4 bosses, you get a Saviors of Oldham pack. If you beat all 8 bosses, you get the Ragnaros card back that was previously only available with the Blackrock Mountain adventure. And I think giving people an opportunity to get that card back when it previously was made unavailable is a brilliant thing indeed. But that's not all. If you manage to clear it in under an hour, you get a golden bronze herald card. And if you manage to clear it in under 40 minutes, you get a golden recurring villain card as well. All good rewards, so let's see how far I get this time. I'm going to be using the same villain that I did before, because it's just so fun to play as that villain. Who is that? Well, first we'll see who we're up against first, and that is High Lord Omok. He'll show you a smashing time. And he has Me Smash as his hero power. Destroy a random damaged enemy minion. Those who have played the Blackrock Mountain adventure will see a lot of things they've seen before, but there are a few subtle additions that I really like. We're going to choose the person who crashed Dalaran in the first place, Dr. Boom, but let's see the descriptions of everyone else first. First there's Hagatha. A curse upon you, a curse upon this mountain. Hagatha has the Evolution hero power. It's pretty good. Lazul has the Soothe hero power. Give a minion -2 attack until your next turn. She should have seen it coming. That she should have. And then there's Togwaggle. Why are we stuck in Giant Candle? Why indeed? Blame Dr. Boom. Togwaggle has Yoink. Add a random card to your hand from another class. And then there's Dr. Boom. Steal a city, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Dr. Boom's hero power is the 1 mana Overmine. Shuffle 2 bombs into your opponent's deck, and those are 5 damage dealing bombs. You can go through this really quickly with Dr. Boom, and even if you don't, it's an explosive journey all the way. So, let's go. They have some pretty good decks. You'll see.
Dr. Boom versus High Lord Omok.
Hello!
I'll crush you.
Please don't.
I'm suiting up.
A lot of the dialogue for the people you play has been taken from the various legendaries and other things in the game, and of course all of the people you're up against were taken from Blackrock Mountain, but there are those additions that I mentioned. Rampage isn't something we want. We do want N'Zoth's first mate, though, for our turn 2. What we're going to be doing is pressing this button a lot. Like now. 2 5 damage bombs. Your deck is only 11 cards.
Here comes the boom.
And there's 2 of them. Please draw them right now. You did not.
1 shot, 1 kill.
Elven Archer is fine because we have N'Zoth's first mate.
Fly, Polly.
Dr. Boom may have lots of explosives. He also has a hook. Aha! He's one of the few people with an attack sound because Dr. Boom is also a hero card. Let's shuffle some more bombs, shall we? Now there's 4 of them. You still didn't draw one. Oh dear. We can deal with you, though, by using Improved Morale, which deals 1 point of damage, and if they survive, we get a lackey. That's a pretty decent lackey. I think I'll hit this, and then shovel more bombs! Ha ha! It's like that deck that I showed off a while ago, only to the extreme. Still no bombs, eh, Omok? That's a lot of damage I'm about to take. There's 4. We need some more bombs, and quickly. Best to use the augmented Elec to shuffle 4 bombs into my opponent's deck. I think now Omok has more bomb cards than non-bomb cards. I can only hope that Omok draws them quickly. You did not. And you hit the Elec. Okay, what are we going to do here? What we're going to do here is we are going to bash and probably play the Vicious Scrap Hound, because we do want to actually live. This will get rid of 1 minion, and draw a card! There's a bomb. 1 down. 2 down. Oh, I thought there'd be another one. Ah well, we'll play this and get some armor. That wasn't a bomb. You're going face, aren't you? No, you really didn't need to do that, and ha-ha!
You're good.
Congratulations, Omok! You were the source of your own demise. Well, that and the bombs. Victory is ours! Just like in the, other dungeon runs, we get to pick from a treasure. And the Hand of Reform is really good in this one because your opponents do not start with progressively more mana as the dungeon run goes on. So, we'll pick this. Now, we have not been given the bombs away one, which is a pity because I could always do with more bombs. Heroic Strike and Rabid Worgen and Akali the Rhino. We don't really have enough rush to make that worth it. Also, notice that we have Dr. Boom's Boombox as a thing in our deck as standard. A really powerful treasure. We could take Iron and Steel or the Mercenaries. Actually, this is probably the best. Do we have any mechs? We have 1. No, 2 mechs. We have 2. I'm gonna go with the mechs, actually. Why not? Next, Barongeddon. Whatever you do, never Armageddon. Hero power, Ignite Mana. Deal 5 damage to the enemy hero if they have any unspent mana. Fortunately, our hero power costs 1 mana, so it's pretty easy to avoid that. We just need a turn 2.
Dr. Boom versus Baron Geddon.
How are you doing? Long time no see.
I'm so happy.
I'd rather not burn, thank you very much. Fortunately, this hero power doesn't do anything if we're very efficient with our mana, and also you have those to contend with. That's gonna be a lot of damage.
Here comes the boom.
Hello! Would you like some bombs? No? Too bad.
Don't make me push buttons.
I'm so good at pushing buttons. You don't want to know how good I am at pushing buttons. There's 2 damage. And another 2 damage. Barongeddon will be dead pretty soon, especially considering that he just drew a bomb. Already at 11? Now, we unfortunately cannot spend our mana because Barongeddon didn't play a card, and we cannot deal the improved morale damage to ourselves, so we're just going to have to take 5. It's okay, Barongeddon's about to take 4. If Barongeddon draws 2 cards, this will be the end. Be very quick. And there's 1. And there's the other. Nice indeed! Was that service just standing there and letting yourself get exploded? Also, how do explosions work with something made entirely of fire? Best not to think about it and move on. Our loot is Iron and Steel. Ooh, that's really good. Arsenal for some weapons and pirates, and Mercenaries for some weapons and pirates. Iron and Steel. We're going with the mech motif. It's very apt for Dr. Boom. Next, Omnitron Defense System, programmed to delete all intruders. Dr. Boom does not want to be deleted. Hero power is Activate Arcanatron, which activates an Arcanatron. That becomes more expensive the more Arcanatrons are created. Let's see how quickly we can clear out this one, eh? With explosions!
Dr. Boom versus Omnitron Defense System.
Intruding city detected. Defenses activated.
I'm suiting up.
Did you hear that? A slight difference for what we're up to. They don't really like the city being here, I can understand that. It sort of protrudes out the mountain. Would you like some curse cards? Don't think you would, but then again, you're not gonna like most of the things I'm about to give you.
Thanks. I'll destroy you last.
We're lying, we're gonna destroy you first. Well, actually, we destroyed a few other people first, but you're next. There's that curse. And there's that curse. You can actually left-click the cards to make them disappear faster. There is a Cogmaster. It's going to be a little bit awkward to take care of. We could play a Vicious Scrap Hound. We could. Alternatively, we could play the Annoyatron. That's actually better. Because they have to play the Hero Power next turn. It's the Arcanatron. And they refill up their mana, oh dear. To get rid of one of the cursed cards. Okay, we only have half of that damage now. Let's see what we can do with Improve Morale, which actually deals 3 damage because of the increased spell power. That'll actually just kill it, won't it? It will, but that I suppose is pretty good as well. Because then we can actually use Rampage. I didn't think I'd actually have an opportunity to use it.
Huh. Failure is an option.
For you! Only 2 damage? You're probably gonna use that card now. Yep, it's gone. I have to deal the rest of the damage manually. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm probably just gonna keep pressing that button. But first, let's get some boom bots. 6 of them to be exact. That seems balanced for 4 mana, wouldn't you say? It's not. Oh. You do not want to deal 1 damage to all other minions. I'm just saying, it's probably not a good idea. Oh, it's definitely not a good idea. Ooh, good. We get to do that. Get a few more points of damage. And unfortunately, we don't get to do much more with bombs. Oh, who am I kidding? Let's shuffle more bombs in anyway.
You're
Have some bombs as a parting present before we destroy you.
Defense system obliterated. Powering down.
And we never heard from them again. Victory is ours. What loot do we have here? More mechs? Ooh, Dr. Boom Mad Genius. That's actually not as good as it could be. But we like the other things, so... well, we could take them. We could also take the Rush package here. That's pretty good as well. You know what? I'll take the Rush package instead. I don't want that, hero card. And here is Gar. It's gonna be a rocky road with no chance of marshmallows. This is where we could have a problem. The Magma Pulse. You'll see why when we get in there. This could be the end.
Dr. Boom versus Gar. I'm suiting up.
I think we should get rid of the Rampage. That is not a mech. We do have the Hands of Reform, though. Makes it a little bit easier. Plus, with this hero power, Gar can't start getting rid of them until turn 3.
Here comes the boom.
Would you like more boom? Nobody wants more boom. But you've got it anyway. 2, 4, we're getting there. The hero power deals 1 damage to all minions. And I know what you're thinking. That's not very dangerous. Normally it wouldn't be. Except that when these die, they deal 1 damage to the enemy hero for each Firesworn that died this turn. That's enough damage to just flat out kill us. So let's try our best to make sure that doesn't happen, by making sure they die different turns. That one's not going to be so good for doing that. But at least that one is going to perish one turn earlier, which means only 1 point of damage. We need more damage here. There's an adaptation. Don't get an attack one, please. Wind Fury! That's fine, that can have Wind Fury. We're going to have to play this. Or should I play this? It's probably better for me to play this. There's a curse. There's another curse. You're probably going to do that and then get rid of a curse card, which is really good for me. That's really good. Now, I want... That's not what I want. Let's get rid of this one, which deals 1 point of damage to me. I want an Annoyatron. Then I want to shuffle more bombs. I'm kind of hoping on the bombs to finish this off. Unfortunately, Gar has a really big deck. And the Witchy Lackey? That's a pretty good one. There's the curse card. There's a bomb. Oh! We only need to do a little bit more damage. Speaking of damage, we just took more of it. And the curse cards are starting to disappear. Now, how much damage could we deal here? We could deal a lot with the Augmented Elic, but right now we need to do this, and actually need to do this, to make sure that we don't perish. Then we Augmented Elic, and Overmine.
Job done.
Oh, Overmine is an understatement, there are a lot of them in there. You didn't draw one. Well, that's going to be 9 damage that we take. We have the health for it, though.
Ready to flee.
And there's an Axe Flinger. Do I have lethal? Let's see. I have 3 damage, 6 damage, 7 damage.
To Northrend.
I think that'll do it.
You.
Well played. And the Lotus Agent became a mossy horror. Victory is ours. Treasure? Hey, treasure! Ooh, that's pretty good. That's also pretty good. That's also pretty good. They're all pretty good. But I don't think I need a board clear so much as I need... Actually, a board clear might not be too bad. I don't have a problem with minions. We'll take the board clear, actually. And I think... Ooh, Rush is pretty good. Iron and Steel. Iron and Steel's really good with the Super Collider. Then again, Armored Up's also really good. We may need that armor. Ah, we're going with Iron and Steel. Challenge number 5 is Atramedes. He eats evil for breakfast, but only if there's nothing good around. See what they did there? Hero Power. Echolocate. Equip a weapon that grows as your opponent plays cards. We're going to be getting something to help us deal with that weapon, but only so many times.
Dr. Boom versus Atramedes.
Hello! How are you?
I hear your heart beating.
I'm suiting up.
Let's hope you don't locate where we are so then you try and eat us. I don't want you to try and eat me. The good thing about this opponent with Dr. Boom is that I don't necessarily have to play cards. I can just put loads of bombs in your deck. And here are the reverberating gongs. They destroy the opponent's weapon. We only get 3 of them though.
Here comes the boom.
You'll be able to hear this for sure.
Job done.
Deck is 26 cards. There's 1 curse, there's 2 curses. There's your weapon. It's currently a 0/6. Atramedes has an unlimited supply of them. I feel like playing a card. Just one. To draw the Amani Warbear. 1 damage isn't going to be too bad, especially considering what we are shuffling into Atramedes' deck. Haunted Creeper. It's been a while since I've seen you. Well, actually, it hasn't been a while because I got that card in the Chapter 3 Dalaran heist. Do I want to play anything right now? Possibly. No, actually, I don't.
Listen here.
I'm gonna wait. Next turn, we have a pretty strong turn in the Boombots. More damage? Are you going to get rid of one of them? You are, which slows you down, but not that much, considering you have a Twilight Well. Goodbye, Town Crier. Time to make that weapon stronger. It's also time to get some bombs.
Don't make me push buttons.
One of these buttons blows these up. The other one dispenses cake. Want to know which one's which? 3 damage to a minion, give your weapon 3 attack. Good plan. You're going to clear. This isn't necessarily working out for you. We also want to definitely get rid of that weapon now. So, let's get rid of it. But first, let's play lots of cards. Don't get rid of the weapon and then play lots of cards. That is a foolish mistake. We'll shuffle even more bombs in. And then we'll reverberating gong. Weapon's gone! We'll trade into this minion. And that minion too. We'll then go face with this one. And more bombs to the face! Haha! That one has to go face. My opponent is at 6.
Thanks. I'll destroy you last.
1 bomb's all it will take. That's not a bomb. You've got rid of the curse card, we have to deal the rest of the damage manually. Does cost 1 mana to play that as well. And we can now deal it manually.
You're good.
Indeed. Well played, but you cannot stand up to the might of Dr. Boom. And his bombs, it's primarily the bombs. Okay, what's our loot? We have a lot of rush, we have quite a bit of iron and steel, we also have a arsenal card. You know what? This might be interesting, but that synergizes with rush minions, and these have charge. We don't actually have that many rush minions, and you know what? We could do with some more iron, and then again, a weapon might be useful. The problem is there is a deadly arsenal in that, and that's kind of rubbish. How many rush minions do we have? I think it's just the 1. No, it's 2. We also have the Amani Warbear. Actually, I'll go for rush. Let's go for some late game here. Here's Nefarian. Also goes by Victor Nefarious. He's subtle like that. Hero power. Wild magic. Put a random spell from your opponent's class into your hand for 1 mana. Fortunately, the spells don't cost 0. If they did, we'd be in some bother.
Dr. Boom versus Nefaria.
Hello, we're just popping in.
You brought the city of Dalaran to me.
I'm suiting up.
We didn't mean to, it was an accident, but you're going to take advantage of this opportunity. You wouldn't mind ruling Dalaran after all. There are those Hands of Reform. And let's go with the bombs.
Here comes the boom.
2 bombs? We need a lot more than 2, though. There are those curse cards. Oh, you do have, 2 mana. So, the Twilight Whelp goes there. And we want to... I actually think I want to improve morale here. And then use the Overmine. Witchy Lackey could be useful. Especially with, the Explodinator. Wild Magic, you're probably going to get rid of one of those curse cards. No, you're just going to Fairy Dragon. We might have a problem here. We might have a problem.
Fly, Polly.
I think we're going to be relatively okay, though. Let us... Should we attack? Actually, don't think we should. I think we should just, if you Control another pirate. That pirate's not going to live, so we're probably going to be best suited attacking here. We'll attack that one. Should have probably attacked that one, but there we go. 4 more damage. Wild magic. Cleave! How were you able to cast that with only one enemy, Nefarian? I don't think you're able to. Well, we can Vicious Scrap Hound, hit this, and put more mines in your deck. The downside is you are running out of space for these mines. And that does nothing, wasting 1 mana. Twilight Drake, oh dear. At least you decided that you were going to go face there. So we can trade. Explodinator. Witchy Lackey on the 4-drop. That's pretty good. It's gonna stop some damage. Those curse cards are still going. Do you not know to spend them? You probably should. Dragon Consort? I mean, you're going to just eventually perish at this rate. Not bad. If we had a Cthulhu, we'd be really happy right now, but we don't. I'm going to trade. Which way am I going to trade? I'm going to trade here, I think. And then go face. We need some face damage. And more face damage. There are those curse cards slowly ticking away. Wild magic.
I wield the power.
That's definitely going to go off and deal with that. Fortunately for us, we just have a lot of face damage, so potentially we could just outlast Nefarian. Alternatively, we could be in some bother. Can we have the... That's an Amani Warbear. Do I want to use the Amani Warbear right now? I mean, I could just go face. If in doubt, face is the place. There are enough bombs in there that only 2 of them are needed to defeat you. Or 1. That was not a bomb. 2 turns, you'll be gone anyway. I say that, and then you get the serrated shield. That's a lot of face damage. We can deal with this, though. We can stop it. We can bash to deal with this. We can charge here to deal with that. We can Annoyotron to block that. And we could shuffle more bombs in because why not? Next turn will Amani Warbear. 2 more damage. Still no bombs. Nefarian, are you cheating? You're cheating, aren't you? You can tell me. Oh, you actually got rid of one of them. Oh, you got rid of both of them. Right. Now we need to deal with this without... Well, we do have Brawl in case things get desperate. We could just play Sneed's Old Shredder. That seems like a good plan. Okay, one of these bombs has to actually go off. Your deck is larger than when it started. That's not a bomb. Wild magic. Warpath! Why are you doing this? No, really, why are you doing this? This puts you at 2. Bash. Now you're at 5. You could still perish because of what's in here. That cleave shouldn't work. Yep, that'll do it. Hey, Baron Geddon, how you doing? Decided to join the League of E.V.I.L? Good plan. You got me out of a bind. You probably will. You're one of those pesky recurring villains. Next bag of loot. We have more Rush, we have Iron and Steel with the Iron Juggernaut, and we have Arsenal, which isn't very good, so we're going with Iron and Steel because we have the Dynamatic and an Iron Juggernaut. Challenge 7 is a difficult one. Veilastraz the Corrupt. Too corrupt to care about your innocent little cards. Essence of the Red, each player draws 2 cards. Veilastraz has a, hand-sized mechanic and is dangerous.
Dr. Boom versus Velastra.
Hello?
Before I lose control.
I'm shooting at
There's gonna be no fleeing here, Veilastras, I'm afraid. We're gonna have to rely on our bomb mechanic to see us through. Also, Spirit of the Rhino, not especially useful right now. Those are useful, though. Some initial damage. Won't say no to that.
Here comes the boom.
Super Collider, also nice to see. We'll just shuffle these in and hope that you draw them immediately, because you're going to be drawing a lot of cards. There are our cards. Ooh, we have an Augmented Elec. That's nice. We also have a Galvanizer, which is nice. We probably want to... Actually, we probably want to improve morale. And N'Zoth's first mate here. So that we get the Faceless Lackey, and so that that minion disappears. We don't want Veilastras' minions to stick. More cards. Big Boomba is very nice to see, and one bomb has been burnt, and our minion is gone. Alas. Galvanizer, it's not fantastic. I'm going to, but it's probably the best thing we can do. Galvanizer and Faceless Lackey. Ooh, that's a good 2-drop. It's also an altered 2-drop. They changed the art. That used to be the Succubus. Essence of the Red, Explodinator, Archer Commander. I'm glad you burned that card. I'm not glad to see that, though. That's kind of unfortunate. Well, if in doubt, Stall, Galvanizer, Annoyatron, Spirit of the Rhino, loads of bombs, which won't do very much unless you draw them right now. Go face. You still have one of the curse cards. That's a little more damage. You didn't draw another one. Tailswipe's gone, though. Implosion. That was unfortunate. But we still have, ooh, okay. We have Boombots. That's nice. That's really nice. We're actually going to, trade away to get some space for them. There we go. Bombs and Boombots. I need you to bail me out of this. You're probably not going to. Some more damage. More cards. Those bombs are just burning away. We could do something with our Super Collider right now. Something pretty neat. Bye-bye, Sneed's old shredder. Ah, well. Super Collider. Right here. Which makes this minion attack that minion, thus getting rid of both of them. We're going to go face with all these, see what happens here. Brilliant. 4 damage. 4 more damage. Aha!
Don't make me push buttons.
This button destroys Veilastras. Do you want me to press this one? Okay, I didn't press the button. You called my bluff there, and all you're doing is burning my bombs. And now there's no more cursed cards. Fortunately, that's not going to be enough. That might be enough, though, to defeat you. Yep. It does. With a bomb to the face. Victory is ours! Ha ha! The final treasure. Ooh, do we want even more Boombots? We probably do. That's a passive. It fits with the theme, and we have more weapons. We have some rush minions, and we have some more. I'm actually going to go with the mercenaries here. We could do with more N'Zoth's first mates and South Sea deckhands. Final boss, of course, is Ragnaros the Fire Lord. Excellent Fire Lord and Insect Repeller. Molten Rage is the initial hero power, which summons a 5/1 Magma Rager. That's going to change. eventually.
Dr. Boom versus Ragnaros.
Hello! I'd rather not.
I'm shooting up.
Those, Reform curse cards are going to be very useful here. If you got 2 of those treasures, my Ragnaros would perish really quickly. Big Boomba's going to be really handy. Oh, is it going to be handy? We might need that board clear. And here are our boom bots. They're going to be cleared by Sulfurous. When that's destroyed, the hero power becomes deal 8 damage to a random enemy.
Here comes the boom.
They can't attack on the first turn. But I can put bombs in your deck. There's 4 damage. Flame Imp, eh? Well, we've got something to use improved morale on. And you're just going face. I'd probably just go face too. Kapow! Your morale has been improved! Unfortunately for you, it didn't matter because you perished shortly afterwards. 2 more damage. 10 more damage banked away. And 4 more damage in your hand. Really, Blackrock Mountain? We got quite far already. It's safe to say that you were in trouble from the very beginning. Oh, now you're trading! A little too late, I'm afraid. A little too late. I think what I'm going to do is Galvanizer hero power, so that next turn we can do some silly things indeed. There's only 1 curse card now, and it's gone. You still haven't actually managed to play anything apart from... Well, never mind. There is a Molten Giant. That's a little bit awkward. Didn't want to see that, but we have plenty of health. We don't need to worry right now. Neck Warper.
Portals online.
Explodinator. Vicious Scrap Hound. Face. That's a big board. It's also going to go boom if we use Big Boomba. Son of the Flame, deal lots of... Why did you hit that one? I'm a little curious about that. I don't know why you chose to hit that one. Either way, we have a Dynamatic which actually is quite useful right now.
Light the fuses.
Boom, 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 boom. Whoa! Look at that precise damage. Do I go for guaranteed damage, or do I go for the bombs? I go for guaranteed damage here. That's another 4. And you're at 1. Lava Burst on the 3-4. Trading into that one. Summoning a Magma Rager for the first time. Going face. Well, I've got some bad news for you.
You're
It's over already. And can we finish it in style? Yes, we can! Ha ha! Bomb to the face, Ragnaros! Congratulations! Current best score 30.
Decorate this place as my secret lair.
It's not so secret, I'm afraid. People like to come here and raid it constantly in groups. Okay, probably not as much as they used to, but they still do it. My record was just over 30 minutes, but still, this is pretty fast. This would have got me both the golden cards available for completing it quickly. Victory is ours! That equals 27, clearly. No, wait. 8. Yes, 8. 8 bosses defeated. Blackrock Mountain cleared by none other than Dr. Boom, the Boominator. And that is the dungeon run in the Tavern Brawl. Available to play now, and explodinate everything in it. Okay, there are the other people that you could be as well, but why be them when you can be Dr. Boom? Dr. Boom asks that very same question every day, then looks in the mirror and goes, but I'm Dr. Boom, I don't need to be anyone else. And then he's happy and explodinates something, just because he can. And so, that was a run of the Blackrock Crash dungeon run in the Tavern Brawl. This is available until late Wednesday, so if you feel like you want to give it a go, load it up and see how well you do. See if you can get those goodies. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.